Day 2 of fixing my Copart Chevy. So where I last left it in the other video, take off the valve cover gasket, and boy, that was a bitch to take off. It's like wiggle it and pry it from like all four corners. But now that we're here, the vacuum pump that goes here had failed, and it left little shrapnel pieces down in here underneath the camshaft. So all of these metal pieces were just sitting down underneath here, and luckily I was able to use my magnet to fish it out. This is the good pump, and this is the bad one. You can see all those shrapnel pieces just sheared off and landed on top of the engine. A new one for point of reference, I was kind of able to recreate and put the pieces together like a puzzle to kind of make sure that I was able to gather all the pieces, and I think I got it all. Important to note, when the pump fails, not only could you have shrapnel fall here, this ring right here can get out of alignment, and this is pretty much what tells your car where the camshaft is in position. Or this little stick has to be in line with a barcode sitting right here on this part of the camshaft. If they're not in line and this shifted, if this is loose, like if I try to wiggle it back and forth, it's really on there. But if it's loose, you're gonna have to replace the camshaft. You need this for the computer to read the cam position. My ring was out of alignment, so I use a little a chisel and a little hammer, very light taps to spin it just to get that in line with the code. Because once the vacuum pump fails, this can also give you some kind of a cam position sensor, and people just assume it's a sensor and they start throwing parts at it without realizing it's a mechanical fault where the car isn't reading the proper cam position. So now that I was able to verify that the pump is the right pump, that my cam position is still in good position, I don't see any obvious damage, that I don't think the cam is out of phase, so I'm gonna now start putting things back together, putting the valve cover on. But while I'm in here, I'm also replacing some of the little PCV valves. So when you look at the valve cover, it has 4 PCV valves. Actually, this would be oriented this way. This is just a cam position sensor for the exhaust side. There's one on the other side for the intake. PCV valve, PCV valve, PCV valve. Oops, sorry about that. VVT actuator, and then there's one more hidden PCV valve that's in. It goes in here and it looks like this. It can only be replaced internally, and there's a little like check valve in here, like a little ball. This was completely gunked up, and the reason why this is important is almost like a breather tube. It allows the engine to suck in fresh air.